Hey y'all, it's Dr. Shamanda. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things mental health, personal finance, and overall strategies to live your best life. Alright guys, welcome back. It is Friday. As you can tell, I'm in a very happy, good, positive, grateful mood. And yeah, so yesterday was payday and I shared an update on, oh wait, hold on, I gotta say this. On this journey, we talk about, or we're focused on financial freedom, time freedom, and building generational wealth. And if you're new here, I'm a millennial, single mom of 2 teenagers, and a former high school dropout turned doctor, PhD. It's very important for me to say that because I need you to know like the full story of who I am, because some people come here and they'll be like, oh, it's easy for you to do that, and blah, 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 blah. Let's go ahead and cut that real quick. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Yesterday was payday. And if you haven't already checked out that budget video, take a moment to check that out and see kind of where we are with that. But today is focused on my investments. Now, just a brief recap. You guys know that my goal was to reach $50,000 total invested by the end of this year, because my ultimate goal is $100,000 and invested by the end of 2026. And so you know, hitting 50K was obviously a huge milestone for me, because it just meant that I'm halfway through, halfway through the goal, and it gave me that push that I needed to know that like this is possible and we can get there. If I can hit 50K, I can hit 100K. Like I truly believe that, right? It's also my second year maxing out my Roth, so that was also a goal as well. So I've hit 50K. I hit 50K, last paycheck, I believe I officially exceeded 50K. And so that was that. But I realized that I had a sub goal, which was $5,000 in 5 months. That was the goal. So from August through December, I wanted to contribute $5,000. So I hit the 50K goal. You can check that off. But now I am actually finishing up the $5,000 in 5 month challenge that I made to myself, just to kind of see, like almost like a stretch goal. Now with that goal though is another like sub goal. Don't mind me, y'all, this is how my brain works, whatever. I want to hit the 5K goal, right? But also I want to get to 55,000 by the end of this year, because again, my goal is to hit 100,000, and essentially I got to come up with almost $50,000 in 12 months next year. And I'm like, the closer I can get to, over that 50K mark this year, it'll help for next year, if that makes sense, right? Now, if you want to see what my goals are, my plan is for reaching that goal, to check out the other video I just made not too long ago, a few weeks ago. And that was like how I'm going to max out my 401k, my Roth IRA, and my 457B. Whew, I even think about that, it's crazy, right? But I definitely intend to do that, and so check that full video out for like a full breakdown on what that would look like. All right, so let's go ahead and get straight into it so I can give you guys a breakdown. So I have, let's see, I'll just go ahead and say that I have 5 paychecks left for this year in terms of like my job, and yeah. So I have 5 paychecks left. So 2 in November and then 3 in December. December should be a 3 paycheck period. Yeah, because the last paycheck will be like the New Year's Eve or something like that. So we should get paid earlier in that week. So that'll give me 3 paychecks. So I have 5 paychecks to hit these last 2 goals. So I'll preface it with that. All right. You guys know I was contributing to my 457B this whole time because I just changed jobs. I went back to my old employer, but I still had to start over with the whole 90-day thing in terms of the 401k contributions. So instead, I've just been adding to my 457B. I stopped that. I paused that until January, which again, part of my $100,000 goal is to max out all those accounts. So I'm not contributing to my 457B, and as of this paycheck, I was eligible to contribute to my 401k again with a company match. But that's the point. So I need you to check out the last video. I didn't get my match. So I'm already kind of like, what's going on? And somebody did comment and was like, yeah, you should reach out to them. Because at first I was like, well, let me just wait. Maybe it'll be on the next paycheck. Maybe I don't know. But like, I'm not trying to leave no money on the table. You know what I'm saying? I have some goals to reach. So I was like, I went ahead and submitted a case yesterday while I was at work. So hopefully, like, when I log in, they've looked at it, and I might not even find out anything for the next few days anyway, because it's about to be weekend. So I don't know, we'll see. But I did submit to find out what happened with that, because I'm supposed to have a match. But as you guys know, I was contributing $492.29 to my 457B. And so I just kept that same contribution number. And then of course I'll get a match on top of that soon. It better, you know what I'm saying? That's a benefit. Anyway, so that was my first contribution, 401k, $492.29, which brought my new balance, I guess, in terms of how much, like the $5,000 goal is. So that means I've contributed now $3,523.05 out of the $5,000. So that feels really good, like crazy, right? I mean, I just started in August, so that's amazing, I think. But that also means that I have $1,476.95 remaining to reach the $5,000 goal. Now, if you look at my last budget video, you know that I am at $51,100 something in terms of total invested, which means I'm gonna need more than the $1,500 to hit $55,000. So again, that's why it's important that I get this match, because I did count that. I was planning, to count that towards the goal, and that I continue on and continue contributing through these last 5 paychecks. Because you guys, I don't know if you remember, but there was a moment where I was just like, you know what if I just pause? Like, I already hit the 50K, I could just chill for the rest of the year and just enjoy this money, maybe put it in my savings account, maybe put it towards debt, whatever. So I kind of asked you guys, like, what do you think I should do? And everyone voted in a poll, and then I just prayed about it, and I just, it's to continue on, right? At the end of the day, time is our greatest asset, especially when it comes to investing. And I'm in my late 30s, and I have some goals. I'm trying to be work optional. I will be work optional by 40, and I need that 100K, you know what I'm saying, to really make that happen, to really hit that goal. And that's my next goal, or next milestone. So I'm like, you know what, there's no need to slow down. I can just increase my income and things like that, so that's what I've been doing. So I need these last 5 paychecks to really hit this 55K mark, and that way it'll leave me with about 45,000, I think, something like that, remaining to hit 100K. So I'm excited about it. I know it's possible, and I'm going to find out what's going on with this match, because I need every dollar, every penny, and hopefully the market continues to grow. Y'all know how Trump is. He started talking about them tariffs and stuff, and then the market go down. I ain't political, so don't even say anything about that. I'm just saying, it's funny a little bit, but because I'd be like, as soon as I see him do something or change something, I'll be like, oh Lord, my account about to be in the red, baby. It's about to be in the red. But that was actually one of the reasons why I decided to kind of stretch it to 55, because for a minute there, things were looking it was looking bad in terms of the market. And I was like, I don't even know if I'm gonna hit 50K, because it kept going down, right? We had a little period of time with the tariffs and stuff like that, and I was like, yeah. And I don't want that to cause me to not hit my goal. But I exceeded that goal. I'm above that goal. I've already hit that goal. But I want to hit the 55. So anyway, y'all, that's all I have for this video. I just want to give you guys that update. Definitely stay tuned for the next paycheck, next pay period. And I'll give you an update. Hopefully. Well, I'll tell you. So for November, my goal is to reach, I think it's 53,000 total invested. So yeah, we're gonna see how that looks. Okay, all right guys, I hope you like this video. If you do, like this video, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, bye.